special guest, another very prominent Democrat joining us now live from the convention. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren joins us now. We had hoped to speak to her last night, but she got a better offer at the last minute. Senator, we don't hold it against you. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Oh, it's good to be here.
A lot of people thought that tonight might be your night at the Democratic Convention. This third night, Vice Presidential nominee Tim Kaine will be speaking. I have to ask your reflections on having been vetted for that position, whether or not you were in the running till the end, how you feel about the selection of Tim Kaine.
You know, look, for me, I'll say to you exactly what I said to Secretary Clinton. I care about doing what I can to help her get elected, and I care about doing what I can to help her be a successful president, to move forward an agenda that works for all of America. And however that works out best, I am glad to do it. You know, I do have to say, I love being the senator from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. It suits me to be able to get out and fight the fights I want to fight exactly the way I want to fight them and when I want to fight them. So I'm doing good.
You are the first woman senator ever from Massachusetts. Massachusetts doesn't have a great track record. I live in Massachusetts, so I can say this because I know what I'm talking about. It doesn't have a great record of electing statewide women candidates. You're a pioneer in that right in that state. What's your reaction to the nomination of the first woman candidate for president? It seems like there's been some politicking and some hair splitting about how big a deal to make out of it. How big a deal is it to you?
It is a big deal. In fact, I'll tell you how big a deal it is. I'm here this week with my daughter and with my granddaughter because I wanted both of them to be here to watch the first woman ever in the history of the United States pick up the flag for a major American political party and carry it all the way to the White House. This is a moment of history, and I'm excited about it.
Your role in this fight has now taken a turn I'm not sure anybody expected, but you and Donald Trump seem to be locked into a kind of back and forth that seems entertaining to you and seems very upsetting to him. He continues to mock you with various nicknames on Twitter. You said recently that he was often referred to as a thin-skinned money grubber. Am I right to perceive that you enjoy fighting with Donald Trump?
No, you're absolutely wrong about that. I wish Donald Trump would just disappear, close down his Twitter account, drop out of the race, and I'd be the happiest girl on the face of this earth.
In terms of Mr. Trump and making news of his own during this Democratic convention, he is now inviting the Russian government to essentially spy on the U.S. and on U.S. servers to try to dig up Hillary Clinton's emails. What's your reaction to that?
You know, you can't make this up. It is one more day, and we get one more piece of evidence that Donald Trump would be a danger to the United States. This man should never be allowed to come within miles of the White House. That's got to be our job.
Senator Warren, one last question for you. I know you have to go. What are your campaign plans? Do you know about states that you'll be helping with, states that you'll be traveling to? Have the Clinton campaign told you what they want from you this year?
Nope, not yet. I'm going to be out there because I got actually two things I really want to work on. I want to make sure we take the White House, hang on to the White House, and that we get a majority in the Senate. We need a Democratic majority. When Secretary Clinton wins the presidency, by golly, she's going to need a Senate to confirm her nominees, including her nominee to the United States Supreme Court. That's how she's going to get a team on the field. That's how it is that she's going to get her secretaries that she needs and the head of her agencies. So we got to have both if we're going to move this country forward. We've got to have the White House, but we got to take the Senate. So I'm going to be out there busting my rear end to try to make that happen.
Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, thanks for making time to us tonight, Senator. It's good to see you.
You bet. Good to see you. Thanks.
Thanks to Senator Warren on stage.